Hello and welcome to the Family Camping Europe YouTube channel. For the last 10 days we have been staying at the beautiful La Ranolien campsite, which is a Sandaya campsite in Brittany. We've been staying in our tent on this wondrous pitch here, which I will show you around. I will show you around the tent, I will show you around the campsite, and I'll show you a few of the days out we've been on and walks and things we've done as well.
If you hadn't already guessed, we love camping. After meeting on a campsite in France, we got married, started growing our family, and made it our mission to spend our family holidays exploring Europe, chasing the sun, jumping in pools, and making the best family memories. So, if you love camping and exploring too, hit the little subscribe button to keep updated with our hints, tips, and reviews. Sandaya's La Ranolien campsite is located on Brittany's pink granite coast. We chose this campsite as a meeting place for my husband's family to holiday with us, as it's just an hour from Roscoff ferryport and 2 hours from Saint Malo. Another reason we chose this beautiful area was for its stunning beaches and rugged coastline. This part of Brittany is famed for these pink hue rocks, and they were everywhere. They were even used to build out the parks and the pool areas around the campsite. La Ranolien's pool complex was fantastic, and we managed to enjoy it despite the typical Brittany weather. If you don't know, Brittany is fairly comparable weather-wise to the southern part of England. So whilst we did have a few opportunities in late June to use the outdoor pools, we often stuck to the indoor aquatic area. The indoor heated pool was a lifesaver on the colder days. It had a splash area and a really warm swimming pool. We actually found it too warm some days, which, as I say this on a cold October day, I find it hard to quite believe. This isn't to say that we didn't use the outdoor pools though, as we definitely did. One of the big attractions to this campsite and its pool area was the fact that there was a little slide for toddlers, as we had a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old as part of our party. It was really important that they were kept occupied, and the toddler pool definitely fitted the bill. But it wasn't just the little slide that our children were interested in. Of course, they also wanted lap rides for the grown-up slides too. All in all, we really enjoyed the pool area here, and we were grateful that the outdoor pools were nicely heated, just like the indoors. The pools weren't the only water play we had this holiday. Brittany's beaches are a huge draw. We visited Trestraou Beach. I really don't know how to pronounce it, but we went there nearly every day. And whilst we did often drive purely for the convenience of carrying buckets and spades and towels, etc., it is a walkable beach, and we did do this a few times too. Fun fact, the week after we got home, we actually saw that Kings of Leon were at the exact beach that we were on, as they were doing a tour near there, and they've shared a photo, and I was like, oh, I recognise that beach, and it was in fact the beach that we were literally on the week before. Anyway, we did find the beach quite chilly when the clouds were over, and it was often quite a bit windy, but that didn't impede the children's fun. They spent ages digging, building boats, and even finding these cool tiny hermit crabs along the shorefront. The coastline here, as I've already said, is beautiful, and on the days when we did walk to the beach, we made sure to soak it all in. Right outside the campsite, you can join the walking routes. One direction will take you towards Plumenat, and the other will take you towards Paris-Guirac. The walking routes here are filled with photographers and hikers, and you'll see from this scenic path there are these incredible rock formations, views of this lighthouse, and it really is just quite a stunning area to walk around. The Sandaya app actually has some really interesting information about the local walks, which is written by one of the staff members that's worked at the campsite for years, so it's definitely worth taking a look at that app if you're staying on the campsite. But that's enough about the walks. I'm sure you want to hear more about the campsite and its facilities. This is really big. Woo!
La Ranolien has a huge range of family-friendly facilities, from the large playgrounds, the sports courts, the baby-friendly soft play area, a scooter track, and our favourite activity, the bouncy castle. Our children loved spending the morning bouncing around on the Koulaya Land bouncy castle. Fun fact number 2, the children were actually on French TV bouncing on the bouncy castle as France Free, a TV channel in France, decided to make a programme about the campsite while we were staying there. But the fun activities don't stop with the children. For adults, there's also an outdoor bodyweight gym, as well as an indoor gym, a spa, and even a cinema. There's pétanque courts, table tennis, and of course a flashy arcade. But more importantly for our family anyway, there was a nice bar area, situated right in the centre of the campsite, surrounded by parks and play areas. It meant we could have beers, ice creams, and the children could run freely without causing chaos. The bar is also where the evening entertainment was held, which we actually managed to get involved in one night doing a fun music quiz. We didn't win, but we came close, and the entertainment was in French and English, so we could easily follow along. As well as the bar, the campsite also offers a creperie, a snack bar, and a really nice looking restaurant. We did use the snack bar a couple of times during our stay for pizzas and chicken nuggets, and whilst it did take a long time to get the pizza, it did mean I could wait in the bar and enjoy some more evening entertainment, this time in the form of a live musician. For other food, we tended to cook at our tent or on the mobile homes of our family members. We had barbecues, picnics, snacky meals. The campsite shop was great for the basics, and the children loved that they could push a mini trolley around. But we did mostly visit the big supermarket, which was about 10 minutes up the road, and it was better priced with a wider selection of food. Staying in a tent for us has so many more positives, like the nature, freedom, and this enormous pitch that we had. We are in a 3-shell pitch, which means we're not quite the premium, but we're not quite the bottom tier. And look at it. It's huge, grassy, green, and incredible. We've got our own electric and water points. We've got this bush in between us and the neighbours. This is our tent, this is our setup, and yeah. We had almost private sanitary facilities at the end of our road, which were beautifully clean, and although the fancier toilet block was in a different area in the campsite, we were very happy that our toilet block was close, clean, and barely used.
Just got to the toilet box, there's some washing up sinks outside, and Hattie's going to show you inside. Is the children's sink? Adult sinks. What about the showers? Changing area, all brand new.
But there isn't any children's toilet.
No.
The only problem we did have with our emplacement is that we were on this lovely cul-de-sac that would have been perfect for children to play on, but there were no other children near us, just lots of retirees in camper vans. So I do feel we missed out slightly on the community side of camping that we usually find and really enjoy.
Scary.
Show her again, Hattie.
Okay. Pop, baby, 40, finger, baby. Scary. Scary.
As our toilet block was quite small, it didn't have laundry facilities, so these could be found in a separate building near the bouncy castle, and I recommend that you get some change to use them. The machine only accepts coins, and as pretty much a card-only family, we really struggled to get money to use them. There's no cash point on site or at the supermarket, and you'll have to find one in a nearby town if you don't already have money with you. The last campsite facility that I want to mention is the reception. Not only is this a place to check in, but it's also got a substantial information area and a little library inside. The information centre was really helpful to us and enabled us to plan a couple of trips off the campsite, including one to a treetop climbing place called Vivon Perché, again, not sure on the pronunciation, and that was around 18 minutes from the campsite. And we also discovered a really unique mini boating lake experience, which was in Perros Guirec itself, so really close to the campsite. And our children and our family absolutely loved this. It was so cute seeing them on these tiny little boats. So all in all, we had an amazing, enjoyable camping trip here. We definitely recommend this campsite to people that are looking to explore Brittany, think Granite Coast, and go on these lovely walks, as well as enjoying a very well looked after campsite. So let me know what you think. Have you been here? Do you want to go here? And if you have any questions about the campsite, make sure you comment below and we'll try and answer them as best as we can. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and to see more family friendly camping content, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time.
Lottie, stop it. You should know. Right, Lottie, stop.